Hello, everyone. You are listening to me, Pareen, on the Taking It Slow podcast. If you like what we were talking about and if you like their vibe content, do subscribe and like this video, comment, and tell us what you thought about this.
It's another Sunday. You know what that means. It's time to take it slow. और विशु क्या हालचाल?
यार मैं तो बहुत प्राउड फील कर रहा हूँ। इट्स सच अ प्राउड मोमेंट फॉर इंडिया
क्यों?
अगेन। कम ऑन,
For India,
कम ऑन,
yes.
कम ऑन,
For
फॉर
India,
द होल ऑफ
yes.
इंडिया यार। चाहे कोई बंदा बाद में कहीं पे भी गया हो, चाहे उसने स्टैनफोर्ड यूनिवर्सिटी से पढ़ाई कर ली हो, बट ही इज एन इंडियन
But
एट हार्ट।
moment for India. Moment for
न्यू
India.
सीईओ, न्यू सीईओ सुनीता विलियम चाहे जाए, चाहे पराग अग्रवाल ट्विटर का सीईओ बने, इट्स अ ह्यूज मोमेंट फॉर इंडिया। आई एम वेरी प्राउड।
हाँ कहीं पे मैं आज पढ़ रहा था ट्विटर आज से विल बी कॉल्ड अग्रवाल ट्वीट्स.
एंड शायद फिर ऐसे ही और 5,600 ट्विटर्स खुल जाएंगे विद डिफरेंट स्पेलिंग्स।
Different spelling.
तो जैक डोर्सी ने छोड़ दिया यार। लोग बोल रहे थे वो बहुत अलग अलग जगह पे ही कांट हैंडल जगल ऑल द थिंग्स दैट ही इज डूइंग,
हाँ
तो ही वाज क्रिटिसाइज्ड
यार
कि ट्विटर पे वो ध्यान नहीं दे रहा है। सो क्यों नहीं ध्यान दे रहा
उसने
है?
उसने कहा नहीं नहीं दे रहा ध्यान नहीं दूंगा कि पहाड़ में जाओ मेरी कंपनी नहीं दे रहा ध्यान. He'll be focusing on a couple of things now. He'll be focusing on Square, जो उसकी 2009 में उसने पेमेंट गेटवे वाली कंपनी एस्टैब्लिश की थी. He'll there are news that he'll focus on Bitcoin and Bitcoin के ऊपर ही हमारा आज का एपिसोड भी है. So there is a lot of panic and hype going on about the regulation bill that's been passed in the parliament recently and will be undertaken in the winter session which has just started. उसके बारे में बात करने के लिए we have a very special guest who has graced us on the podcast earlier as well. He's an
यार इट
expert
हैज बीन
in Bitcoin.
अमेजिंग एक्सपीरियंस फॉर मी यार।
Yeah,
मैं जो
yeah.
पॉडकास्ट करता हूँ, अमेजिंग एक्सपीरियंस, सो इन्फॉर्मेटिव, अमेजिंग।
Before we get right to it, if you thought that the dad jokes were over, they're not.
आई थॉट सो।
Vishu, are you ready for this time's dad joke?
Never,
Are
never.
you?
You ask me that
Okay.
question 100 for the next 100 episodes. That will be my answer.
So, Vishu, why do we call seagulls seagulls? Because if they fly over the bay, we'll call them bagels.
Okay. So, without any further ado,
See, bay, get it? No.
yeah, yeah.
Without any further ado, let's dive right in, people. Our guest today is one of the most interesting people I've had the pleasure of knowing through the medium of this podcast. He is one of the founding members of the Builders Tribe, a company that works with crypto startups and helps them secure funding. Prior to this, he was the AVP marketing of India's largest crypto trading platform, WazirX. He's a yoga guru, he's a blogger, and most importantly, he's a wonderful, wonderful person. An absolute pleasure to welcome back on the Taking It Slow podcast, Pareen Lathia. Hey, Pareen, bhai, how are you?
Hi, welcome, Pareen.
Hey, thank you for having me back. Interesting, yeah, to connect again.
Pareen, bhai, let's address the elephant in the room first of all.
Yeah,
Hi, Vishu, how are you doing?
yeah, yeah. And आपको पता ही होगा कि आप यहाँ पे क्यों हो। सब लोगों को पता है जिन्होंने भी टाइटल देखा होगा।
Biggest news this week is Jack Dorsey has resigned from Twitter. Hey, jokes apart. There has been a lot of panic in the crypto world and subsequently in the normal world as well, as far as the regulations being talked about in the parliament is concerned. So, for those who don't know, Indian government has started the process of regularization of cryptocurrency. The cryptocurrency and regulation of official digital currency bill has been introduced in the parliament this year, and it will be discussed in the winter session.
When it
So
started the winter
it
session.
has just started, and right on cue, all the media channels, everybody on social media has taken it upon themselves to create panic, create a hue and cry कि सब कुछ बंद हो जाएगा, Bitcoin ban हो जाएगा, Ethereum ban हो जाएगा. Have you seen such panic in your circles, in your less educated circles, if I may say so?
Yeah, I think definitely last week has been pretty crazy.
Hmm.
Generally speaking, people have been in a state of confusion, maybe not panic, but large scale confusion in terms of what they should be doing as just normal traders.
I feel that the government has always been behind when it comes to technology. in any part, and this is quite new for even the people who are very technology savvy. So what is the expectation that
Yeah.
what kind of regularization will the government bring?
So I think यहाँ पर one thing that is to be understood is that regulation is a positive step. Yeah, this is
Hmm.
Right.
needed. Every technology comes first and regulation comes later. So
Hmm.
technology आ गई है. We know that it's useful globally. It has been accepted. Now it's time for regulation. But regulation में there is a ton of uncertainty. Why people are in a state of confusion is because when you hear कि ban होने वाला है, exchanges में से
Hmm.
withdraw होगा कि नहीं होगा, people are worried about their funds, right? But the point here is that what we are doing right now is mostly speculating. So just to
Right.
recap, like what has happened is initially there was a news which said that some sources have said that there is uh, the old bill is to be presented. Then the bill was listed for the parliament session, and now just I think today there is a clear clarification saying that this is a new bill. It's not the old bill, which had some kind of ban in it. And I think
Hmm.
we have to look at the news also in the larger context. In the larger context, finance ministry has already said that they are not going to ban. They are going to find a middle path. I don't think there's anything to worry about. Even in the worst bill that was presented in 2019, government gave enough buffer period for people to sell in case there is a ban, right? Because we don't know what is in the bill. We can't speculate right now. But worst scenario is even if a ban happens, uh, there will be a buffer period when investors will be allowed to withdraw their money. Also, a lot of people think the market will crash if the ban happens, and they don't want to sell at a lower price. But the point again here is that global crypto market, for example, if you bought Bitcoin or Ethereum or Matic or whatever it is, the global market is not affected by India's ban, right? So Bitcoin's
Right.
USDT price will not change just because India bans. INR price might dip for a while, but eventually it will
Hmm.
have to come near the global price, right? So if there is enough buffer period that government gives, and here I'm only talking about the worst case
Worst
scenario,
case
right?
scenario.
We're not
Yeah.
even talking
Yeah.
about
Yeah.
the good ones.
Yeah. Yeah.
So just to summarize, like anything that's not a ban is amazing. It's a positive step, and in that case, as an investor, I should not be taking decision in a panic. एक दिन के लिए we saw that the price dropped. People who sold it might have made a loss because it recovered pretty quickly as well, right? So
Yeah. Yeah.
generally panic selling is not a great idea, and it's good to wait for the bill. कि पहले देखे तो सही
Right.
bill में है क्या भाई, वो
क्या
तो
है
बताओ
क्या?
पहले.
Hmm.
So, Pareen, in your you are as familiar as one can be with the world of crypto. So, when we talk about regularization, do you see an organization like SEBI that we have for stocks that can come into the picture and like it can protect? So, currently, it is a time where many small time investors, retail investors, they are trying to find cryptos which are cheap. कि भाई बस इसमें 1,000 रुपए डालो और तुम बन जाओगे मिलियनेयर. डू यू
Oh.
सी एनी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन कमिंग इन एंड ट्राइंग टू प्रोटेक्ट दोज इन्वेस्टर्स?
I think that will be on agenda. That should be on agenda in the investor protection section of the bill that comes in. Right? So some kind of a law. First thing is about advertising. That I think they right
राइट.
from
राइट.
minister
Yep.
to
Yep.
everyone
Yep.
has already said
Yep.
that advertising is
Yep.
harmful. So
Hmm.
already being controlled, that's a great thing. Second thing, what you said is pretty much a lot of smaller coins and a lot of scams and frauds at the grassroots level. I think only thing, in my opinion, personal opinion, just mandating KYC across exchanges, and
राइट.
that one small step can eradicate like 80% of this problem, right? You just don't want this. As long as you are able to track who is doing what, where is the money flowing, these scams and frauds will reduce over a period of time. But that's a
Yep.
crucial
Yep.
step that I think will be there in the bill, but it could go ahead without anything else as well.
So, Parin, just for an absolute layman, for most of you who have your accounts or who do trading on, say, a WazirX or other recognized platforms, there to withdraw anything, you don't need to do a KYC. But there are, just
Right.
to let other people know as well, there are hundreds of other platforms, hundred of other trading indexes where you don't need to do a KYC. You just make an account without proper documentation, and then from that account, that wallet, you keep withdrawing and depositing money. That's
Yeah.
why the KYC part becomes important.
Right.
And people do that to save taxes. That's the only reason why they do it.
Sometimes this is also because some of the smaller coins are not listed on the larger exchanges.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Any
yeah,
coin that's
yeah.
listed, there's a rigorous process to get listed on any of the top 3 exchanges.
Yeah.
Smaller
Yeah.
exchanges don't have that. So people think that just because this is, let's say, 1 cent ka coin hai, ye
Exactly.
5 rupees ka coin hai, ye. Now this is going to go 5,000 rupees. That's not
Yeah.
true. That's not how the market works. Every coin
Yeah.
doesn't go up just like Bitcoin or Ethereum. Right?
Yeah.
The coins
ऐसे ही वो
usually
शिबू
are
इनू का भी
very
है ना,
new. हाँ,
कि people have that in their
वो तो
mindset कि
मीम
अगर
ही है
1
यार.
रुपया भी हो गया, for us it's like 1 रुपया होना तो कितनी छोटी बात है. तो they have invested there कि 1 रुपया भी हो गया तो कितना ज्यादा हो जाएगा.
नहीं,
But that is
the
all luck,
point
yeah.
is,
That is not
हाँ, gambling है ये.
driven by any technology. Yeah, gambling
Yeah.
है proper.
And I think that's a great step here.
See,
So I had it in mind कि what are the platforms doing to save those small investors. I think the fact that you listed ये सारे small coins are not even listed and you have to go through a
yeah,
good process to get listed. वरना सब लोग इन्हीं की तरफ attract हो रहे होते that we missed the Bitcoin trail and now we
exactly.
have to catch another one.
Every cycle, people underestimate Bitcoin. Like I bought Bitcoin when it was $1,800, and I thought, हो गया ना
और
अभी
क्या
यार,
चला
1800 से
हाँ
कितना जाएगा, 2000, 3000, और क्या होगा क्या इसका. That is what people end up
right
thinking. And I have friends and family who told me, I should buy Doge, I want to buy Shiba Inu, and I told them don't buy. And now they call me, यार मेरा profit हो जाता. But the point is, you can walk into a casino and you can gamble and make profit,
yeah
but that's just
exactly
luck. It's not
exactly
fundamental investment. Investment अलग है. Gambling करना है तो gambling करो. That's a
yeah
separate thing.
and बहुत ज़्यादा availability bias हो जाता है. Like even if one coin does well out of the thousands of coin, तो वो ही headlines बनता है.
Yeah.
And everyone is like कि crypto में तो यार everyone is becoming a millionaire. No one is giving headlines about कि भाई कितना लोगों का पैसा चला गया. बस वो एक Squid Game
Exactly.
वाले का एक news आया है कि that was a rug pull
हाँ.
and I don't know how many more are going on.
नहीं, कैसा कैसा होता है कि these things generally come up in the bear market. I think हम ये
Yeah, yeah,
the
yeah.
cycle की बात है ना, that is important for
Hmm.
people to understand.
Yeah.
Anyone who is buying crypto today is buying very close to the peak of this cycle.
Peak, yeah.
So
Yeah.
हाँ, अगर आप लास्ट ईयर बोलते ना कि लगाना है किसी भी कॉइन में पैसा, तो मैं आपको बोलता ठीक है लगा लो, बिकॉज इट्स जब बुल रन होता है तो सब कुछ ऊपर जाता है.
Yeah.
जब बेयर मार्केट होगा तो सब कुछ नीचे जाएगा. रिसेंटली आई वाज टॉकिंग टू समवन एंड दे सेड लाइक all of these coins that you quoted will lose like 95% of their value. He's like, क्या बोल रहे हैं, 95% will be lost. So yeah, if you're putting in 1 lakh rupees, your portfolio will become 5,000 rupees. Do you understand what that means? Like what that will do to your psychology?
Yeah.
Bear market is crazy, and we are right at the cusp of in probably a few months or maybe 6 to 8 months at max. When the bear market comes, people will realize why people prefer Bitcoin or Ethereum, because they are proven. They have utility. It's been accepted globally that these work. All the smaller coins, the risk is infinitely
Very
high.
high.
When
Yeah.
you go from it's like going from FD to Bitcoin. The risk na high ho gaya. So Bitcoin to any other altcoin, the risk is that high, at least
Yeah.
today.
Yeah, Pareen. So we are talking about the bill, and while the headlines were coming out, I got to know that there are two kinds of cryptocurrencies: private cryptocurrencies and not private cryptocurrencies. तो लोग बोल रहे थे कि private cryptocurrencies का बैन होने का हो रहा है. So what is the real difference between these? कि बस 6 private cryptocurrencies हैं,
So-
बाकी like I was under the impression कि crypto is based on blockchain, which itself is a public and a decentralized platform. तो ये private cryptocurrency कहाँ से
Right.
आया?
So ये जो है ना, ये टर्मिनोलॉजी में प्रॉब्लम हुआ है with government. Generally, when we say,
Okay.
just to clarify, Bitcoin,
Yeah.
Ethereum or any major crypto is a public blockchain, right? Technologically
Exactly.
speaking,
Yeah.
it is public, which means उनके records कोई भी access कर सकता है. It's
Hmm.
publicly traceable. I don't think government is talking about that private blockchain, because if you say that
Okay.
public blockchain cryptos will not be banned, then all 20,000 today on coin market cap are mostly all public, I think.
Yep.
कोई भी private
Yeah.
नहीं है उसमें.
Yep.
So this is a terminology problem. Again, we will only understand this when the bill comes out, because bill में
Yeah.
definition होगा. If they mean private means anything that's not issued by the government,
Government.
that means you have to ban Bitcoin, which is
Yeah.
crazy. No country in the world, significant country in the world has done this. So I don't think India is going to go down that route.
But then people also did not think that India will ban notes or of their own. So
See, there are different considerations when it comes to these things. An economic policy decision is fairly independent, क्योंकि India का economics has a certain ethos, has a certain philosophy, right? So when it comes to any kind of economic decision, it's fairly independent. This I would see it as a tech decision. This is like saying मैं photocopier machine allow करूँ कि नहीं इंडिया में. अरे, how
Right.
can you ban photocopier machine, right? You just can't. So because
yeah,
progress cannot be stopped, we know that historically, like progress
Yeah.
cannot be stopped. So if this is the new internet that globally every country is adopting, we can't be left behind.
Right.
We will be at loss, not the industry. So I don't think that's going to happen generally. कोई भी type का ऐसा drastic step नहीं होगा. Even if
Yeah.
economics में drastic step is a different thing altogether.
No, I completely agree with you. We had a भैया आपको पता होगा, in the podcast with Pranay, he told us that even though we feel that the current government is right wing, it is pretty left wing when it comes to economics. Like it is adopting tech and trying to move forward. So even I feel कि ऐसा थोड़ा regressive step won't be taken, and it will be more towards how to adopt it like in a regularized way.
also in the same vein,
See,
they're
if
also talking about bringing out their own digital currency. What does that
yes.
mean and what does that signify? How will it be different from our legal tender जो rupee का note होता है? How is it going to be any different?
So see, what they're talking about is called CBDC, Central Bank Digital Currency बोलते हैं उसको, लंबा सा नाम दिया है. Basically, it is just digital rupee. See,
Yeah.
Central Bank Digital Currency. Central Bank का currency कौन सा है? That's rupee, issued by the RBI, and
Yeah.
it's just digital form. A lot of people are thinking that this will be a cryptocurrency because the idea came from cryptocurrencies, right? But digital currency, like digital rupee, has existed for a while. If you just broaden your horizon and see, जो मैं पेटीएम में देखता हूँ क्या है, it is digital
Yeah.
currency. जो मैं अगर HDFC बैंक का ऐप खोल के नेट बैंकिंग में मेरा बैलेंस देख रहा हूँ, that's digital money.
Yeah.
Right? Today, if you look at any large economy, for that matter, US है या इंडिया भी है, out of all the money that is circulating in the economy, large percentage
Is
is
in
already
digital form.
digital.
Yeah.
It is
Yeah.
digital.
It's just the numbers
It's
that you see.
whether they, yeah, exactly, and whether they decentralize it and make it a crypto currency or not, it doesn't matter too much really. For a citizen of a country or an investor, it doesn't matter. It's still going to remain a fiat currency. Fiat currency means that the entire economics is designed by the ministry or the RBI, right? So that is not going to change. Bitcoin's monetary policy still makes it more of an asset than a currency, so to speak, at this point in time. I think that's important to note, that just because rupee existed doesn't mean that you don't have gold, right? So when I
Right.
see CBDC and I see Bitcoin, they will coexist. There is no conflict here.
To summarize, if you want to look at it from someone's perspective who's working in the industry for a while now, if you were asked what are your expectations from this bill or regularization bill, what would be your top 2 or 3 expectations that you want to put out?
Yeah, like if you were the finance minister of India, what would you want in the bill?
See, for me, it would be very clear to classify it in a particular way, so you know which body is going to regulate it, whether it is a commodity, whether it is some kind of value transfer, what bucket it falls in. Second thing is taxation is super important to clarify how investors should pay taxes on this. And the third thing is how can startups operate with banking support, which includes exchanges, although they are too large to be called startups now. But banking support to crypto businesses is super important. People are just going to move to international avenues, which is not great. So
Yeah.
losing that capital money, which is also a signal to the larger VC market in the world, saying, "Hey, India is ready for business." Uh, there's billions of dollars of capital in crypto market, Web3 as it is called. All of that needs to come to India. These three things will put traders at ease, will put general investors at ease, and will put startup founders at ease. These are the three important stakeholders in the industry right now. And I think the bill, I'm pretty positive about the bill actually.
Wrapping that up, Parin, let's talk about what you've been doing for the last year or so. Since the last time we had a word, at that point in time, you were still with WazirX. You were educating the Indian consumer on how to use crypto, on how to dabble with crypto. You since then moved on to Builders Tribe. Tell us a little about what Builders Tribe does, what you've been doing with, what kind of people you've been dealing with, how exciting has it all been for you?
Just to give you some background, Builders Tribe is an incubator for crypto startups. What we do is we work with developers and hackers and coders who are building some kind of Web3 product, and help them to go from hacker to a founder, right? To start a company and to build a product are two different things.
Yeah.
So we take them
Yeah.
there, and also we have a set of investors, about 140 of them now, who invest in our
Wow.
startups. It's an
Nice.
incubator, just like a YC model, but we operate in a very decentralized manner. So generally, the
As
Builders
you should be, as
tribe
you are a
comes
crypto
in.
founder.
Exactly. So we realize that, so why we are doing this is because crypto industry changes every day. Every week there is something new happening. Every business is so different, and every founder is so different that they need different kinds of help. Money is okay. Anyone can raise money in crypto when you are building up company, but raising it from the right people, uh, knowing what they bring more than the money, is what Builders Tribe takes care of. So we introduce startups to investors and say, hey, this person will definitely invest, but they will also connect you to these people, or they will get on weekly calls with you and advise you about product, tech, marketing, whatever you need help with. And also, this is impossible in a traditional, let's say, Y Combinator model. You just have a certain set of mentors. What if you want a global expert on tokenomics, right? How do you get that? Uh, for us, it's a tribe. So we know this person is a global tokenomics expert. When a startup needs that help, we send them to them. They invest in the startup and they help the founder out as well. So it's just a tribe of people who invest in Web3, and all of these people, their job is to help the founder out in whatever way possible, and we make these connections. That's our job, so to speak.
Parin, I am a person who has not invested in crypto abhi tak. And I hear statements like Rakesh Jhunjhunwala saying that I'll trust the person who has the most power issuing currency. And in his opinion, it's just cryptocurrency and government has the most power. So he's not so keen on crypto. But then I see the NFTs taking over the world. And where people have their doubts, they are saying कि ये एक बस एक digital art form ही तो है, उसका तुम photo ले लो, वो तुम्हारा हो जाएगा. But in the same way, someone can download a picture of Mona Lisa and take a printout. तो वो भी क्या उसका हो गया, he doesn't
Mona
own it.
Lisa थोड़ी
So
होती है.
हाँ, तो
Right.
वो दोनों चीज़ों को मैं सुनता हूँ, and I'm still not able to make a decision. Like, what would you tell me? And I would like to know what else is happening in the crypto world. जैसे आप बोल रहे हो ना, crypto startups are coming up. So what are those? Can you give us examples of what those crypto startups are doing except for making coins? मतलब what are they doing exactly? हाँ,
yeah. So see, ये coin and trading is just one aspect
yeah,
of crypto. इसको बहुत hype मिल जाती है क्योंकि Bitcoin, Ethereum का price ऊपर
yeah,
जाता है, नीचे जाता है,
हाँ,
तो headlines इससे बनती है. But there are startups who are building decentralized applications. For example, आप Aave या Compound को ले लो, right? what they are doing is creating peer-to-peer lending solutions, which means आज के दिन
Okay.
में बैंक क्या काम करता है, मेरे से पैसा ले रहा है in my
हाँ.
savings account and lending it to businesses, right? ये है,
Right.
and बीच में जो उनका profit होता है, that is the cut of the interest. But
Right.
this is a 10,000 people company. वो 10,000 लोग क्यों चाहिए? वो काम आज के दिन में एक आवे का एल्गोरिदम कर देता है, right? So what you're doing is removing these people and putting in an algorithm in between.
Wow.
Second startup that we are working with is called Huddle, right? वो लोग basically Zoom बना दिया उन्होंने पूरा blockchain पे, right? So right now when we are doing this, our data is going to a centralized server. फिर
Yep.
वो आपके कंप्यूटर में आ रहा है, right? तो वो डेटा प्राइवेसी का इशू है, प्लस इट इज जस्ट सिंपली इनएफिशिएंट. हडल क्या करता है कि दिस मेक्स इट पीयर टू पीयर, जिस बैंडविड्थ डायरेक्ट यहाँ से और वहाँ पर जा रहा है, एनी फाइल और एनीथिंग दैट इज स्टोर्ड इज ऑन डिसेंट्रलाइज्ड स्टोरेज होता है, उस पर वो स्टोर कर रहा है. सो इट्स नॉट गोइंग ऑन लेट्स से Zoom server or Google server. These apps are being built as we speak.
Wow.
And when we say Web3 apps, generally Web3 apps में the way to visualize it is to say what is it that is getting decentralized, right? क्या चीज है today?
Yeah.
Look at any Web2 company, right? Uber देख लो, Ola देख लो, Amazon देख लो, Swiggy देख लो, no one is happy. Uber में not the driver is happy, customer
Yeah.
भी happy नहीं है. Why is this happening? Is because their algorithms are very opaque. They have too much control. So search pricing
Right.
हम देते हैं, but वो driver को नहीं मिलती. Why is this completely lopsided? So the way Web2 businesses have grown is that they've accumulated a ton of VC money, subsidized, they undercut on the price, they sell below their price for years and years and years to come. वो उतने साल करेंगे कि सारी competition हट जाए, and people are
Right.
locked into their ecosystem with contracts, and there are 2 or 3 large
Yeah.
players like
And everyone is providing the
Swiggy,
same service.
Zomato.
चाहे तुम कहीं भी जाओ.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So as a customer, you don't have any option. As a service
Exactly.
provider, vendor in the marketplace, you don't have any option. What crypto does is, crypto tells us, let's take this algorithm and put it on an open source platform. So Aave ka code, you can go and check what they are doing. There's no hidden charge or hidden fee going to someone else out there. And also most of these platforms, the token holders are now getting enabled to vote. So another thing that is a big deal that's happening right now is DAOs, which is decentralized autonomous organization. What DAO does is, as a token holder, lets me vote कि मेरे को ये feature चाहिए, मेरे को ये नहीं चाहिए, मेरे को ये
Correct.
चाहिए.
Yeah.
Plus, as a developer today, I can't contribute to Google or I can't contribute to Facebook or I can't contribute to Twitter, right? But with Ethereum or let's say Aave or Huddle in the future, the code is open source. You can build on top of that, which is amazing, right? So 3 major changes with Web3. One is as a developer, I had to go to Silicon Valley, get a visa, and work in a Google.
Yeah.
Today, I can sit in Bhopal and I can work on Ethereum and get paid the same amount that a person sitting in US is getting paid.
In fact, much more.
Way more, exactly.
Wow.
India has a premium because Indians are doing some phenomenal work in crypto. As a coder, that works. As a business person, I can go into their Discord communities. I can be like, hey, I'll write a blog post. I need $100 for this. I will do community management for you. I will create a nice UX for your app. And you can give out these proposals and get paid for these things without having a job. Third thing that's happening is, as an investor, I never got a chance to invest in Zomato or Paytm.
Right.
When it was very young. I got to buy their shares after everyone exited, right? So
after everyone made their money.
Exactly. I am like the loss-making retail
you are the one who are giving the money to those people,
Exactly. But today, like if you like a crypto project and you like what they're doing, you are engaged in their community, you can go and buy their token. Eventually, when their use cases grow up, users go up, you will benefit. So you are free to be an investor, an employee, and get paid without having to take anyone's permission or be like a Stanford graduate for that matter. That's the beauty of Web3. That's why people are absolutely fanatic about it.
अमेजिंग यार. आपने जो वो एक लाइन बोला था ना शुरुआत में, उसी से आई वाज सो ऑड बिकॉज आई कीप टॉकिंग टू पीपल अबाउट लाइक हाउ कंप्यूटर्स ऑटोमेटेड स्टफ एंड नाउ since the technology is more developed, I tell people that we'll be growing as a species exponentially, and we can't
Same here.
imagine, yeah, humans can't imagine exponential growth. We feel it's linear, so we can't really imagine what the next 20 years be like. And जो आपने बोला ना कि बैंक में वो 10,000 लोग काम कर रहे हैं and a simple algorithm can do that. I got to realize वो exponential वाला एकदम से मेरे को hit किया कि automation और कितना जल्दी होगा. Now we have the technology.
Hmm.
वो मतलब
And
computers will
I-
feel like
I-
nothing.
Yeah. I think Naval said this,
Ravikant, yeah.
that
Yeah.
that only critical thinking jobs are going to remain in next few decades.
Yeah.
So that's a good thing, because
Yeah, that's great.
there's more time for us to be creative and to do some critical stuff. Also, work as we think is changing in a big way, and crypto is leading in that sense. Like, most of the teams are remote. These things are happening pretty quickly. And in terms of Web3, generally, I can see that the hockey stick curve has already started. With NFTs, DAOs, and metaverse, we are at the cusp. In next 4 years or so, lot of things would be changed. A lot of industries would be changed
Oh.
due to this.
I just wish those kind of companies go out of business who made a software where they track for how long you have been on your laptop. जो companies use करते हैं.
Yeah, so generally हमारे पास जब founders आते हैं ना, तो
हाँ.
what some people come to us and say, hey, I have this, I have that, DeFi idea है, NFT idea, but you can see that they don't feel it. Just because trend है, hot है, तो कुछ बना रहे हो.
Right.
So what we tell them at Builders Tribe is say, hey, what is the centralized authority that you hate the most? पहले वो पता था. Personal
nice.
hate किसके लिए? Like, you hate Uber, you hate.
Biggest
One person
motivation
came
that
and
you can
said,
have.
yeah, like one person came and said, I hate Sibyl because this guy has been saving for a house loan since 7-8 years, and he missed 2 credit card payments with very small amount. They lowered his CIBIL score, and he's paying a lot more interest on his house loan. He's like, यार मैं इतने साल से ये कर रहा हूँ. CIBIL is not fair. I hate
Yeah.
these people. I said, बनाओ an open source credit rating system.
Give the middle finger to Sibyl.
Exactly. It doesn't matter. So Web3 में generally we usually tell people that, see what you hate. Someone comes and says, I hate my college. ठीक है, बनाओ, बताओ क्या
Open
कर
source
सकते हो.
education.
You can do that. We are help. We are there, and people are doing it. Like, there are apps that are solving for education.
Yeah.
There is enough that is being done for gaming now. There is enough being done for real estate. I think tokenization. Just a ton of work is happening in Web3. Although the prices is not what is indicative of that. Price is okay. That is cyclical. Work keeps happening, and some Indian founders are doing some phenomenal work as well.
I'm trying to put myself in your place, and I'm thinking जब आप ऐसे headlines देखते होगे कि इसका प्राइस ऊपर चला गया, जो हम लोगों को बहुत exciting लगता है, आपको ये लगता होगा यार ये तो that's nothing. Whatever else is happening in the crypto world, that is so much more exciting.
अरे नहीं, हमें भी वही होता है. See, whenever the prices go up, even we are in floating in dopamine. Like, the thing that I've been thinking about most is there is so much dopamine when you meet crypto people. Everyone's just like, yay, सब लोग प्रॉफिट में हैं ना, सब प्रॉफिट बना रहे हैं. Like, people in
अभी
the
किसी ने
industry,
बेयर मार्केट देखा नहीं है अभी इतना recently.
नहीं, generally, like old crypto people also who are prepared for bear market or something, even these people, there is just too much dopamine. They are all like throwing money at projects and stuff. It's okay for a while if you don't throw too much money, you don't make a loss, or don't lose money that you needed for something in the near future. That's
बीच-बीच में
super
अपने पापा
important.
मम्मी से बात कर लिया करो.
Last when we were talking about it the last time, तभी आपने बोला था don't invest your bread money into this.
Oh, 100%. That applies at any given point in time.
I think that
Bread
applies
money
for
तो
stock
छोड़ो यार,
investments
सिर्फ
also.
risky money. हाँ, सिर्फ risky money invest करो, whatever you want to. And this is mostly learning. See, no one makes money in the first cycle of crypto. I keep saying this and people are like, नहीं यार, मैं अलग हूँ, मैं बना लूँगा. But देखो आप, historically देखो, लोग smartest stock market people also made a loss in their first cycle. So first cycle में सीख लो ना. Just आपने अगर 10,000 रुपए भी डाले, 5,000 रुपए, 2,000 रुपए भी डाले, there is enough scope to learn. And over a period of couple of years, there will be so much confidence because
Yeah.
you will know कि
You
हाँ
know,
ये
हाँ,
ऐसे
कर्व
cycle
कैसे
जाती
जाएगा,
है.
हाँ.
हाँ, वो feeling आ जाती है, not theoretically. Theoretically, you can go and check it out, but as a investor, you have to feel when like someone was telling me कि यार Ethereum तो बहुत steady है, मैं 10 साल तक नहीं बेचने वाला. I'm going to do this, and I told them, Ethereum in last cycle crashed from $1,500 to $80. ये
And
लास्ट साइकिल का
that's the
एक्चुअल प्राइस है.
steady of crypto for you.
हाँ, सो अगर आप ये बेयर कर सकते हो, इमेजिन इफ यू बॉट इट फॉर इवन लाइक $1,000.
Dude, मैंने पता क्या बेवकूफी करी है, मैंने
1500
क्या बेवकूफी की थी.
हाँ,
अपनी लास्ट टाइम हमारी बात हुई थी, आई टोल्ड यू आई बॉट इथेरियम एंड इट वाज $370. सब्सटैंशियल अमाउंट. उस टाइम पे आई बॉट मोस्ट ऑफ माय क्रिप्टो when it was $370. अपना BNB was what, $12-13 ऐसे, and I made healthy profits to put it mildly. जब चाइना में बात चली थी, चाइना में बैन हो रहा है, तब I panicked and I sold half of it. And I
ये
almost
साल
cashed.
जब चाइना के बैन
ये साल वो 4-5 महीने पहले, और उसके अगले दिन से मैं देख रहा हूँ चले ही जा रहा है. कुछ क्रैश नहीं हुआ, कुछ नहीं हुआ भाई. तो वहां मैं पैनिक कर गया. अदरवाइज इफ आई वुड हैव हेल्ड इट, मतलब काफी सही हो जाएगा. ऑन दैट somber note,
excited. No, I'm very excited.
you are
After
excited.
today's
You are
podcast,
excited.
no, after today's podcast, after listening to you, I really got to know a lot about what is actually happening in the real world inside the crypto.
तो
Because
हम लोग
अभी तो
बात
मेरे को
करते
लग रहा
रहते हैं यार, मतलब मैं इसको बताता रहता हूँ कि काफी अंडरलाइंग टेक है, तू थोड़ा पढ़, थोड़ा देख. बट हाँ,
एक चीज बतानी बहुत जरूरी है एक्चुअली. स्टार्ट करना है, क्रिप्टो समझना है ना, तो यू कांट डू इट विदाउट अंडरस्टैंडिंग बिटकॉइन. इट्स वेरी हार्ड. फर्स्ट चीज लोग आजकल स्किप कर लेते हैं. पहले 2017 में ये नहीं होता था. सब लोग पहले बिटकॉइन ही पढ़ते थे, फिर अंदर दूसरी चीजें देखते थे. आजकल लोग स्किप करने लग गए उसको.
Like, is there any good resource,
बुक कॉल्ड द बिटकॉइन
Pareen?
स्टैंडर्ड, द बिटकॉइन स्टैंडर्ड. ये बुक यू हैव टू रीड. इफ यू आर नॉट अ रीडर, यूट्यूब पे उसकी समरी और सब अवेलेबल है. बट दिस इज फाउंडेशन. Once you understand why Bitcoin was invented and the entire background, crypto becomes easier, way easier for you to understand, and you'll start questioning the right things.
हाँ, if you want to know more use cases, you want to know more about in depth of crypto, you can also refer to the previous podcast that we did. उसमें हम लोगों ने बहुत ही बेसिक लेवल के बारे में बात की थी, क्या होता है क्रिप्टो, क्यों होता है, यूज केसेस इस तरह के होते हैं. You can always go back to I think 4 odd months back we had this chat about what is going on in crypto. We'll put the link there, so you can refer to our previous podcast as well. And as always, Pareen bhai, it has been an absolute pleasure speaking to you यार. मतलब आपके साथ बैठ के लगता है किसी दोस्त से बात कर रहे हो और बस एक ज्ञान ले रहे हो बस बैठ के. So thank you so much for taking time out here. Lovely speaking to you once again.
Thank you. Same here यार, मजा आया.